They came with armadas of silver leviathans, engines burning with the power of dying suns. The galactic hegemony had conquered 1,000 worlds, reduced entire civilizations to footnotes in their archives. And now, Earth, young, chaotic, defiant Earth, was next. But in the end, it wasn't Earth's military, its fleets, or its nuclear arsenal that stopped them. No, it was her, a woman in cat-print pajamas, hair in a messy bun, sipping cold coffee in a cramped lab on the outskirts of Houston. Her name? Dr. Amanda Reeves. And this is the story of how a single human scientist turned the might of the galaxy into cosmic humiliation. It started at 3:17 a.m. GMT. A ripple of light tore across the atmosphere, first mistaken for an aurora, until the world's satellites blinked offline. Communications died. Then the ships came, massive constructs, kilometers long, blotting out the stars. The galactic hegemony had arrived, their invasion silent, efficient. Earth's defenses barely scratched their shields. Fighter jets fell like moths against a bonfire. Nukes were launched and laughed off. The message came soon after. A deep, thrumming voice broadcast across every frequency. Surrender your planet. The hegemony requires labor. Resist and perish. Panic reigned. Governments fractured. The world teetered on the brink. But far from the chaos, Dr. Amanda Reeves watched the spectacle from her lab window, cradling her cat, Schrodinger, in one arm. Amanda wasn't a soldier. She wasn't even supposed to be in the defense program anymore. A neural system specialist. Brilliant, yes, but deemed too eccentric, too unpredictable for military projects. She preferred her quiet work, decoding alien biology from signals intercepted over decades, working with simulations of hegemony brain structures. But as the world crumbled, Amanda noticed something. In the garbled signals from the invaders, there was noise, tiny inconsistencies in their neural network communications. A pattern, a flaw. Holy hell, she whispered. Their neural nets got recursive echo points. That's exploitable. While Earth's leaders screamed at each other, Amanda acted. She stayed awake for 48 hours, coding, analyzing, simulating. She devised a counter signal, a recursive feedback pulse that could trigger systemic failure in the hegemony's neural synchronization arrays. In short, a signal that would confuse their hive-like coordination, causing their ships and troops to misfire, retreat, or shut down entirely. No one believed her. The Pentagon dismissed her as a crackpot. But Amanda had no time for politics. She broke into an old experimental transmitter array at the abandoned SETI facility near Arecibo. With the help of a few old colleagues and a stolen satellite uplink, she broadcast the signal. The effect was immediate. The hegemony's perfect formations wavered. Ships collided. Drone armies turned on each other. On the ground, towering war walkers froze, their pilots screaming in confusion as control slipped from their grasp. Entire squadrons of fighters spiraled into the ocean. Earth's battered defenders watched in disbelief as the invincible armada began fighting itself. In orbit, the hegemony's fleet command tried to override the collapse. But the feedback loop spread like wildfire through their integrated systems. The great ships fled, limping into hyperspace, their retreat broadcast across the galaxy. The hegemony never returned. Whispers spread through the stars. The Deathworlders broke the hegemony. A single human, a scientist, undid centuries of conquest. Amanda became a legend, though she cared little for fame. I just wanted to save Schrödinger, she'd later joke. But alien civilizations began to view humanity differently, not just as a fledgling species, but as a terrifying enigma. The hegemony fractured, and Earth became a symbol of defiance, not because of its weapons, but because of the mind of one human who saw what no one else did. In the quiet of her lab, Amanda returned to her work, sipping fresh coffee this time, cat purring on her lap, while the galaxy watched, wary of what humans might think up next. So remember, when they write the history of the stars, they won't speak of great generals or mighty fleets. They'll speak of Dr. Amanda Reeves, the woman in cat pajamas who outfought an empire,